It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And you're watching Sports Icons. Subscribe. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
Now, I have a bit of a history with Deontay Wilder. Most of you guys know that, where it's a case of I don't like when he will criticise other people for what it is that they have done in their career, but has never done it himself, because there all seems to be some kind of excuse or reason why certain things don't happen. So, of course, I goad him for that. I mean, if he kept his mouth shut about other fighters, this kind of thing probably wouldn't have happened. I'll just be saying, when are you going to step up? It's about time he stepped up, isn't it? That would be pretty much the extent of it. And, of course, a section of his fans don't help the situation at all. They come across as real haters and just make excuses every step of the way. And sometimes it's good to do like a little response to goad Wilder just to get a reaction out of them. It's fun watching them cry. But anyway, you know, all kind of like jokes and that aside, it's not reality, is it? None of it's reality. What is reality is what goes on in real life. And Deontay Wilder, I've said it plenty of times, you know, he got into boxing because of his daughter with spina bifida. And, you know, he got in there as a way to try and earn as much money as he can to provide the best kind of healthcare for her and a great life. So that's probably like the biggest accolade anybody could ever do, or show what kind of a real man you are, by providing for your kids at all costs. And let's be honest, boxing is a very tough sport. You're getting punched in the head for a living, not only just on fight night, but in sparring, training. You are punishing yourself, and he's doing this for his children. So, you know, big up for him on that one. Now, I said, that's not to say he hasn't done some pretty stupid things in his personal life either. Again, let's not hide behind it. But when Deontay Wilder, he went to Belfast, Northern Ireland, here in the UK, he was there to watch Tyson Fury take on Francisco Pianeta. Now, while he's there, he received something that I know that he's been looking for a long time. He had, even for 5 minutes, he knew what it was like to be Joshua, to be a Tyson Fury. And that's not a disrespect or anything like that, because in his own country, he doesn't get mobbed. I mean, absolutely mobbed, as in streets of people coming to him looking for selfies, interviews, autographs, all that kind of thing. And he experienced that, and I know you could see it on his face. He was overjoyed with it. Now, while he was there, now bearing in mind what I said about him with his daughter with a spina bifida, that obviously he has something in common that I have in common as well. So me and Wilder, we have this kind of thing in common. You know, he has a daughter with this illness. I have a son also with an illness. It's not the same thing, but other people in the world, of course, do as well. And Tyson Fury hasn't forgotten about all that. He really hasn't. And while he was in Belfast, he was receiving lots of love and all this kind of thing, but he would actually speak to people on a one-to-one personal basis. And he's actually given these people a gift. And he's got 3 statements here, which I'll go straight into, which is him giving these people gifts as an appreciation, or as some kind of support, as in give them like a little bit of a moral boost in life, which is sometimes that's all that people really want. And that's what Deontay Wilder's done. He didn't have to do this. Bearing in mind, these people are actually Tyson Fury fans, so he didn't have to do this, but you know, this shows what a great kind of person that he can be. And this is what he says: "Dear Belfast, Ireland was amazing, and the people of Belfast was amazing as well. Thank you for your love and hospitality. You guys are effing awesome. We did a lot of crazy things, made peace with the fans, and blessed a couple of families to come see me fight next as well." So that was his first one. And the 2 families that he's talking about, first one is for Rory Gallagher. Rory possesses love and passion for boxing. He's filled with energy and high spirits and wishes to walk one day. Rory and his family will be travelling to America to see me whoop Tyson Fury. But although Rory is in fact a Tyson Fury fan, go figure, hashtag and hashtag Team Rory. Second one, here is Rory Gallagher. No, sorry. Here is Stephen Montgomery. Sorry, I was about to read the same one again. Anyway, second one, Stephen Montgomery. Stephen and his better half and I shared tears and hugs after talking about our kids. They share a child together named Jackson, who was born with Down syndrome, but that won't stop him at all. They will also be attending the fight. So these are 2 families from Belfast, Tyson Fury fans, Carl Frampton fans, of course, and that as well. And The enemy, as such, who's going to be fighting their hero, is in fact taking them to America to watch him fight Tyson Fury. Now, yes, they're Tyson Fury fans, but because of this gesture, these families are probably going to be Deontay Wilder fans for this moment, and are going to want Deontay Wilder to win, right? But you know what? Regardless of any of that, that doesn't even matter. The fact that he did this, the fact that he went out of his way to do this, he didn't have to. You know, he could have just like you know, stood there, shook the hand, said, hey, yeah, hello, so you've got a sick kid. Yeah, me too. Excellent. Okay, great. Thank you very much. I wish you all the luck. And he could have just left it at that, and that would have been fine. But no, he has actually reached out to these families to take them to America, as in he's paying for their flights, their accommodation, their ticket, you name it. He's paying for all of this out of his own pocket. That is fantastic. This is why I say, when you do things, you get praise. If you act a tit, you get treated like a tit. If you act like a man, you get treated like a man. And this is him acting like a man. So big up to Deontay Wilder for doing that for these two Belfast families. Big up Deontay Wilder. Everyone else, drop your thoughts below. Click that thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all on the next video.